little birdie told me about a pinball machine. You know who you are. Shout out to little birdie. Welcome to Pinball Shenanigans, where the shenanigans are real. I should actually have an intro one day, you know? It's so shenanigandish that I don't even have an intro, I don't have music, I don't have a logo, I don't have a Facebook page, I don't got nothing. I just got a cell phone and ambition that might be too great for pinball. But, so the little birdie told me about a Stern Stars, and I used to have a Stern Stars, and it is a fun game, and I was a little bit sad when I sold it. So now I'm a little bit happy to have the opportunity to purchase another one. And I briefly looked at the photos. It does appear as though the playfield and back glass are in decent condition, but I only scrolled briefly, and I'll be able to better tell when I get there and check it out live. It was a listing, and it was public, so once little birdie told me that the machine was listed, I kind of assumed that there would have been a lot of response and it would have potentially already been sold. I think it was listed for 4 hours already or something. You know, I've seen it where within 6 minutes you know, if there's a good deal on a machine, that it's already gone. Just listed, deleted. They can come and go that quick. Oh, I don't have the lights on my dashboard. Okay. I have had a deep clean detail of my vehicle, and I've got a few issues since that happened, including windshield wiper issues, back window issues, and now my lighting on my dashboard seems to be very dim. Okay, we'll see how that goes. But the machine, I messaged them, and lo and behold, I got a reply. They said it was still available. So I said, I am interested. I will give you X number of dollars, and I could come tonight if that is convenient for you. And after some logistics, you know, talking about stairs and whatnot, we got it all figured out, all sorted out, and we got a deal in the works. So I'm on my way. It is 9 o'clock at night, and I've got about an hour drive. Wait a minute. I think that's another issue I noticed with my vehicle. My time is not accurate. I don't believe it is 9 o'clock, because I told him I'd be there at 9:18. So, clock issues as well. So that's 4 different issues now. So, if you get your car detailed, tell them not to oversaturate all the electronics. That would be my recommendation to you. So yeah, 4 issues now. This is not going well. Okay, so I have an hour to go, and that means if all goes according to plan, I'll be there at 9:18, load it up, 9:45, 10:45, probably home by about 11-ish, and that'll be enough time to have some munchies and watch some Big Brother with Jamie. So that is the plan for the night. I just got back from Rob Noel's place, dropping off the Nordomatic Explorer, and got the heads up about this machine. So I was just out of town, back in town, back out of town, but that is the way of the shenanigander. So I will report back, maybe take some live footage when I am there, and see how things go. Hopefully they go well. Fingers crossed. Well, I had about 40 kilometers worth of gas left in the tank and 60 kilometers to go, so had to stop to refuel. But yeah, so I'm on my way home, obviously, and let's have a little peek here of what we got. So this is the action right here. Now I probably could have just hit record while I was there, but oh well, I didn't. We'll take a closer look at this maybe tomorrow. By the time I get home, I'm just gonna want to call it a night. I'm gonna leave it in the car overnight and deal with it tomorrow. Bring it to storage, and then we can have a closer look. But yeah, so all in all, it's in nice shape. Back glass is in pretty rough shape overall. It's been kind of duct taped to hold all the paint on, which probably made it a lot better than what it could have been. All that paint could have flaked right off, but there it is. Stern Stars. The couple that sold it to me were cool people. He said he got it for a 1-year birthday present, and he's had it for 27 years, I believe. So he's known the machine his whole life, and they were moving, so it's time to get rid of it. But oh, I just noticed here, somebody has actually tried to touch up the blue and didn't quite make it all the way to the top. There's a little chunky missing right here, but the gas attendant is probably wondering what the heck it is that I'm doing, but that's okay. I got time to kill. My thing was so empty that I'll be here another 4 seconds. No, 1 second. Okay, so I will hit the road again, and I'll either do an update on the way home, or we'll check out the stars a little bit more detail tomorrow. I guess this is my first nighttime selfie video in the car alone, so it's kind of creepy, but I'm not turning on the flash and blinding myself, so because I'd like to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, I just pulled over at an en route pit stop there. Had to reply to a couple messages. There's another one. I have all the something consoles. Oh, this could be interesting. I am currently working on a pinball machine deal. Whoa, you can't even see me anymore. That's okay. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? I had loads of other stuff. Okay. Texts are coming in. So I got a message. I'm working on a pinball machine deal, and he just messaged me saying that he has one of those arcade one-up pinball machines, the same that my buddy Sean Russell has. Shout out, with the Attack from Mars cabinet, 10 games in 1 or whatever. I don't know if I'm interested in that or not. I don't know. Like, I don't really want it for myself, but if, you know, I can sell it and make a couple bucks out of it, then I will. But he wants a high number. I think it's close to the retail value, but I'll have to research them. Maybe they've quadrupled in value since COVID as well. I know they flew off the shelves pretty quickly. Stars is rattling away in the background there. I don't know if you can hear that, but I said to him that I'll think about that. That's interesting. Appreciate the offer. And on that side note, if you have any video game consoles that you might be selling, I'm interested, because this person is moving out of the country and they're selling stuff left, right, and center. So he has texted me back, and it sounds like he either did have a bunch of stuff or he does have a bunch of stuff, and he used to have more. So once I get home, I will have to check that out and see, because the deal I'm working on right now is really, it's tight. It's tight. There's not a lot of room to work with. If there's any major surprises, then that could kill the budget. Like if there's any corrosion on any CPU or anything like that. But if there's maybe a 1-Up arcade pinball thingy and some Nintendo stuffs. Maybe that will help make the possibility more feasible. So let's change lanes here. Do one thing at a time. Make sure I am doing the speed limit. Set it on cruise there. All right. Okay. So that's what's going on in the on the side there. But stars is the topic of the day. I'm happy to reacquire a stars. It really is a good game. Yeah, so like I said, the people, it was James and Daniela. Thank you guys again for selling me the machine. I appreciate it. I know you got multiple replies, and you chose me, so thank you. Appreciate it. Also, James and I are eternally bonded because we both own a 2012 silver Ford Escape, and we both experienced the same issues, especially with the rotting out hatch hinges. But yeah, so that was kind of amusing. Yeah, so that is what's going on. Like I said, tomorrow I'll get this thing out of the vehicle and we'll have a closer look and take a little tour of it inside and out. I had a brief look there, and I don't imagine I'll find any surprises. I didn't open up the Playfield and look inside. I think the coin door was locked, so I might have to drill that out. Oh, so remind me, bring drill to storage so we can try and look inside and see, you know, take a look at the Playfield, and if there's a manual in there or anything cool, that'd be awesome. Okay, so I've got enough fuel to get me home now, 613 kilometers worth, so I think that'll wrap this up, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow for a little tour of stars. Okay, it's tomorrow, and I'm at storage, and we're going to take a closer look at what it is that I have here. So let's start with the star's head. Okay, so we got a little bit of you know, separation here, the nails sticking out, and definitely lost a lot of paint over the years. I'm not sure how that would happen. That is a bit of a mystery. And then, as you can see, the colors are not quite the same. Somebody definitely tried to touch up the head frame. We got some big chewies out of the corner. Maybe, no, because they can see where they touched up here and here, but they just never rolled the top. Probably was just out of sight, out of mind. But yeah, so it's, you know, it's a little rough, but that's okay. That's the back side here. Turn you upside down. It's about what you would expect. Okay, so all the displays are there, which is good. And have a peek at the electronics. Come on. Don't fight with me. Why are you being so stubborn? There we go. Okay, so, hey, L'Oreal Canada. I've seen that distributor stamp many a time, usually on the bottom of a machine. So, original lamp driver and original battery. Oh, first thing we should do is remove that. Hey, that's not the original battery. It is the replacement battery. But it should be off the board, so maybe I'll see if I can find some tool to remove that. Yeah, I might have some pliers. I can just wrench it off. Strategically, of course. Okay, so the original CPU, it actually doesn't look too bad in terms of corrosion. Almost looks like somebody was sanding off some corrosion there maybe. But this battery is good till maybe 1996, possibly. Is that what that stands for? Okay, so we got the original knocker, solenoid driver board. Clearly does not have its recommended upgrade to the filter capacitor, although it looks like that is possibly not the original one. So somebody maybe did upgrade these capacitors at some point. And look at this, there's a jumper here. So this trace looks like it was roasted at one point and somebody fixed it up. So the solenoid driver boards are fairly simple, so if there's an issue, it's not that difficult to replace it. Replace whatever's needed. I've replaced high voltage, transistors, voltage regulators, capacitors, headers, transistors. It's all fairly simple. What does this say? Not sure there, but let's see. Power supply. We do have one pin out of the connector. I think that is an important voltage to run the machine, so I don't think much is going to work without that. But yeah, so that's basically what we got going on back here. Here's the hidden fuse for the displays. Remember, on Stearns, that's where it is. Whoa, dusty. Okay. That is that. Now, let's take a look at the body. Here's the ball. I did not remove it. I thought I didn't have the key, but I just actually found the key in the coin box. So we're going to probably take a look inside here. But let's just take a look. So we got a drop target, or 3 that are not original. I like original drop targets on Stearns because they drop better, but I will have to replace those. I'll just do a full set. All the plastics appear to be good. And look, Playfield is in actually very nice shape overall. Apron, it's got some wear. Probably somebody was trying to clean it and wore off the ink. That's probably how that happened. You can buy a decal kits to replace those areas and make them all pretty again. So that is something that could be done. Here's the flipper rubber. Missing off that flipper there. And the main wear spot that I noticed was just here. That's really about it. Other than that, looks like somebody replaced the rubbers at one point, because these rubber post caps, I don't think those are original. Those are usually the plastic nylon ones. So it did have a rubber change at some point in its 40-year life. Because this is what, 78? Let's see. Doesn't say there, but I'm pretty sure it's 78. Because it still has chimes, which is half the charm of this game. All right. And then I noticed some more touch-ups on the front of the cabinet as well. You can see the difference in the blues. Okay, well, I think what I want to do now is look under the Playfield, look under the hood, see what we got. But also there's this cheater button, free games, and if you're in the arcade and you're 13 and you want some quarters, smash into the bottom of the cabinet, stick your finger in here, feel around, maybe you'll find a quarter, but likely not. Okay. No L'Oreal automatic stamp on the bottom here. They just stamped the head on that one. Okay, so I'm going to set this down and then we'll take a look under the hood. Okay, look what I got. The key to success. If it works. That does not look like the key to success at all. Looks like the key to failure. I don't have any faith in this. Do you? Ooh. Yep. I guess looks like I'm gonna have to drill this bad boy out. No quarters. And what's going on here? Did somebody like melt that with their cigarette in the arcade or something? Thinking they're gonna somehow get some quarters out of the deal or free games? But this is definitely not the right key. And don't believe there's any other keys in here. It's not even, that hardware is not even pinball hardware. No. Oh, I got excited there for a second. Oh, look at this. That is a pop bumper ring and rod. The rod portion. So one of the pop bumpers we know probably does not work. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to come back in order to see what's inside, but that's going to be for another day. I really wanted to look in there. Actually, since it was standing up, if there's anything of significance, it would have fallen down to the bottom of the cabinet, right? Oh, look what we got here. We got a, oh, this is, I believe, one, is this a chime coil? Or is this one for the memory drops? Does it have memory drops? I can't remember. This could be a chime coil. Anyway, I'll pull that out of there. And what else do we got? This is a big T-nut that goes right here. You can see it's missing. It's nuts. So that would go in there. But, you know, we got 3 other good ones, so it's not really a big deal. And anything else interesting? I see this, which I believe to be, that is probably the other part of that rod where it broke off. Let's go look for fun. You know, this is how it would go. Like so. No. No, not like that. Or is it like that? No, it doesn't go like that. No. But often they will break like that. And then, yeah, they fall apart. Okay, so that's not for that, I don't think, after all. But, yeah, nothing really of significance that I see in there. So, if there's a manual or anything clunky, it would have fell down to the bottom of the cabinet when I had it up. And it didn't, so I guess that's probably the extent of what is inside. There might be an isolation transformer in there somewhere. Ground pin's missing on the plug. That's pretty common. Hey, let's try and cheat. Let's go down inside and see what we can see. Oh, looky. This is fun. You see anything down there? I'll have to watch this video back. I see chimes. Alright, I don't know what you guys seen down there, but if you've seen any $100 bills, let me know. I'll have to watch this back and see what treasures there may be. Okay, so that is what's going on with Stars. It's a really good game, and I'm gonna pack it up for now and then throw it in the queue. So we'll see you on the next one. Oh wait, I totally forgot. The back glass. got to show you the back glass. Look at this. That is basically what I would call wall-to-wall duct tape. And on some of these early sterns, you kind of need it. Otherwise, you'd be left with almost no paint. So, and then you could see how the tape kind of yellowed over the years. Why did it not yellow here? But it did there. It's all duct tape. See, they did a checker pattern. Duct tape that way and duct tape that way. Interesting. I mean, it preserved what is left. But I believe CPR reproduces these back glasses, so time to start thinking about hunting one of those down, because this may not look all that wonderful, especially when illuminated, and especially with LEDs. So, all right, cool. That's SRATs. I mean, stars.